Yo everybody, and welcome back to the video. Here today I'm be doing a tips and tricks video for Fall Guys Ultimate Knockouts. I'm going to tell you guys all the top tips and tricks I know in Fall Guys, and I'm going to show you guys many of them today in today's video. So if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you guys do subscribe and drop a like for more content just like this. I am planning on making a lot more Fall Guys content, so make sure you guys, if you guys do enjoy the Fall Guys content, keep to it. And yeah, apart from that, let's just get straight into this. Alrighty, so my first tip I'm going to tell you guys about right now is involved in DoorDash. In DoorDash, I have my trick, which is basically after you get through the first 3 doors, the last 4 all have what you guys will see on screen right now, a triangle at the bottom of the door. And what you guys are looking to do here is there is 1 triangle or possibly 2 that are like slightly smaller, and it's quite obvious when you're looking out for it. And what you got to do is you got to look for one with a smaller triangle, and that is the door that is going to be able to be knocked down. So if they have a bigger triangle, don't go for that door, don't go for it, go for the one with the smaller triangle. And it always works. This has never failed me at all. It helps me get through DoorDash and literally get first place in this like most times, because I'll be smacking into doors and I'm just going through it like I'm a bloody hacker or something. But yeah, that is how you actually do DoorDash like an absolute beast. Obviously go for the small triangle and you will be good to go. So that is my tip number 1 for you guys. Okay, so my second trick for this video does come in the Seesaw game mode. So as you guys will be seeing, when I play in Seesaw, you always will see me diving, and there is actually a reason for this. When they are really quite rotated and quite kind of like this, for example, if you just go to jump on them, you will usually roll down. You guys will know this. But if you want to have yourself a higher chance of not rolling off and actually staying onto that platform, if you jump and dive onto one of them that's quite got quite a bit of an angle, quite steep, you will less likely to slip off. So it makes my life a lot easier, and as I said, that's another really good one you guys should definitely start using if you ever do jump onto a platform that is very quite tilted. So you don't slip off or anything like that. Okay, so my next tip does come in on Slime Climb. So in Slime Climb, as you guys know, this is probably one of the difficult ones for me personally, and obviously for you guys as well. But just for you guys' information, there are lots of places where you can jump and dive into little platforms and little edges to kind of take a few seconds off and get yourself kind of ahead of the crowd. So for example, in here you can kind of jump and dive onto a little corner bit to then go onto the 2 bits to the 1 bit, and it kind of just saves you that little kind of extra having to walk around, the extra couple of seconds, which does obviously help you out a lot. There's also a little jump, you can jump onto one of the twirly pink things, jump onto it and kind of skip half of the things that come out. I don't know what I'm saying right now, but you guys can see it on the screen, so don't you worry, you can obviously tell what I'm doing. But yeah, that kind of skips you a few seconds there, and it really does help you out in kind of getting ahead of the crowd, making sure you're not stuck in the pack, and make sure you don't get hit by the slime before it climbs too high and gets you. Okay, so another little hack I do have for you guys does come on the map, Tiptoe. So in Tiptoe, there are obviously, you don't know any of the ways to go. However, something that I've been using, and actually being on stream being told I was hacking the game for this, is because I didn't say anything, I kind of just knew the path. So in other words, we were pushing up straight down the middle, and some guy just gone left, therefore it definitely wasn't left. So it was either forward or right. But the block to my right actually started like shaking a little bit, and basically if a block anywhere around you does shake, that basically means that block is hollow and you will fall through. So you always got to go for a block that is not shaking, and that gives you a high chance of obviously it being a real block. Obviously it doesn't guarantee it's not a real block, it just means that if you do see one that is shaking, it's definitely not that block. So therefore I was able to run straight forward and obviously get the win, and obviously get that first place qualify, which was amazing. So yeah, obviously look out for anything that is shaking, because you cannot jump onto those ones, and obviously you have a higher chance of going on the solid blocks, because you know they're less likely to be a block that you will fall through. So that's your tip for Tiptoe. Okay, so my next tips come in Hit Parade. Basically in Hit Parade, after you get past the first part and you get to the bit where you have to kind of push through the area, basically when you get to the end of it and you obviously got the walls that come out and in other words, if you want to not be in that sandwich in the middle, you can actually just walk around them the other way, and it basically means you're more likely to be ahead of the crowd much quicker, due to the fact you're not having to get through, and also you can basically get through there a lot easier. Another tip for Hit Parade on top of that last tip is when you get to the balls that are shaking left and right, quite a few of them, you guys may notice that if you hit to the far left or the far right, literally on the edges, you cannot be hit by any of the balls except from one. There's one ball, I think it's the middle one, which is a little bit more off to the right and sweeps a little bit lower on the far right side, and I think there's one on the left side that sweeps a little bit lower, which can actually hit you off and knock you way back to the start. So it's one we have to look out for, but most of them will not actually hit you, which is just amazing. But yeah, that's your tips for hit parade. Alright lads, I hope you guys did enjoy this video of the top 5 Fall Guys tips. If you guys did enjoy and want to see another list, do a few more. I have got loads more tips for you guys to show you. So if you do enjoy, make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below what was your favourite tip, what you think I should do for a tip next video, or any other maps you want me to kind of, you know, look into and try to make you have a better score or more chance of surviving it. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one.
So why is it so hard to let you go?